Hello everybody, Chris Campbell here in the clock shop this evening, and I am so happy to unveil this new item. This has been 4 years that I have been searching for this, and just by chance the other day I actually came across it and was so stunned at the price I had to buy it. I had to get it. I'm going to tell you a little story about this before we get into the unveiling of it. So this is a watch. It's a high-end, a luxury watch. Back in 2019 I was in Dubai performing my magic shows, and when I had some free time I went into one of their international international watch stores. Now it's a 2-story watch store of nothing but exotic, hard to find, one-of-a-kind piece of watches that are ever been made. They even have watches that are $40 million of watch. The cheapest watch that I was able to see in the store was about $3,000, I believe it was. That was the cheapest. So I saw this watch on display. I wanted to hold it, look at it, pick it up. And this was before I knew about the prices of their watches. And I fell in love with it. So I asked the guy, I said, how much is it? Thinking, you know, it's probably going to be maybe a couple of $300 for the watch. And he said that particular watch in U.S. currency is $4,800. I was like, okay, too much. I appreciate it. So fast forward to 2020, right before the pandemic, I was performing in Georgetown, Grand Cayman, in the Cayman Islands. And I went to one of the other stores. They had another exotic high-end watch stores. This exact same watch was for sale in Grand Cayman. So I looked at it, asked them how much it was, and the guy said that one is right at $3,000. It's $2,899 and some change. So again, I couldn't afford it. Then I was performing for Carnival Cruise Line and was actually on board their ship. And I have an employee discount with them, and they have duty-free shopping on board. And they have a watch and jewelry store. They had this exact same watch on the cruise ship. Same make, same model, everything the same. Well, when you're on a cruise ship, they give you the retail price of what it would cost in the port, and then they give you the cruise ship price of what you will pay. The price in port was $5,000, but if you bought it on the cruise ship, it was $1,250. So I asked them, with my discount, what would it be, and it would run about $800 of everything. That was still a little rich for my blood. Long story short, back in 2023, I was looking around and saw a website on Etsy.com, and they had this exact same watch for sale for $100. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. So as soon as I went to bid it, it was out of stock. You couldn't get it. So back in December, I started looking on eBay and other places and finally came across a link to Amazon.com. This exact same watch that I have seen in Dubai, Grand Cayman, and on the cruise ship was available on Amazon.com for $39.99, free shipping, but with the tax it came to $41.11. And so now we're going to unveil it. So we'll take the lid off, take the cover. It is a bulky, beefy watch. Let's see, we have our instructions down in here, and our tag. And it's even on the tag it's got $895. That's weird. But the reason I like this watch, it's very heavy, very bulky, 24 karat gold plated. You got 3 different time zones. You got a measuring thing here that you can use. You can set it here. You can adjust your stopwatch. You've also got a chronograph. Over here you have your light up feature. Now this part actually has a calendar effect, a calculator built in, and a stopwatch, digital stopwatch. So we'll go back to, there we go. You have 3 different time zones that you can use. It's also got a calendar on this side, and it's a beautiful, genuine leather watch. Very heavy, about a pound. They're Swiss made movement. And this is exactly the same make and model that I have seen in Dubai, Grand Cayman in on the cruise ships. Look at that, boy. You can feel the weight. I mean, that is beefy. And look how thick. That is huge. So I started researching to see why these have such a fluctuation of prices. And I was kind of baffled by what I found. So there is what they call a gray market on watches. They're high-end watches that nobody wants, either because they're tacky, bulky, too big. They cost more than what they're worth. It's the other reason, or that they're just non-practical. So they will sell these watches. They're high-end, custom-made, but they sell them on pennies to the dollar to different distributors. And it's all about location, location, location. Because in Dubai, that's one of the most expensive places in the world. People that come there drop money like it's nothing. So they could get away with selling this for $5,000 because to them that's pocket change. In Grand Cayman, you got tourists galore, people getting on cruise ships that's never been on a cruise before. They see a beautiful luxury watch. They want something to remember their vacation by. So they have no problem dropping $3,000. It is a luxury watch. It's well worth it. If they've never been on a cruise and they just got onto a Carnival and they see this and they see the retail price is $5,000, but you can get it on board for $1,250, they're going to be like, wow, that's a huge savings. I'm going to go ahead and drop it and buy it. And they do. But this watch is everything that I have seen in Dubai, Grand Cayman, and all, and got it for $41.11. I have over 50 watches in my collection. This is definitely going to be a Sunday watch that I will wear to church or special outings. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Beautiful watch. And I'm just glad that I was actually able to get it. I have been looking for this watch for over 4 years. And finally got the watch. So it always pays to look around, search, and try to find the watch. Sometimes you may find it on Amazon, just like I did. It was very rare, but I did find it. So I hope you enjoyed this video of this beautiful Sekimi watch. It is a gorgeous piece. Have a wonderful evening.